Welcome to the Recon Trader. In today's video, I will show you how I use tactical analysis to prepare for the upcoming blast-off of altcoin season in 2021. Now, the first weapon in my arsenal is the Bitcoin dominance chart on TradingView, and I actually look at the 1 week time frame, so each one of these candles represents a 1 week time frame. And so with that being said, I'm looking for Bitcoin dominance to be declining. Now I've marked in a couple levels. Now the first level is at the 70 level, and that is kind of the top of where Bitcoin dominance usually rejects from and drops down from. And that's a level for my tactical analysis. The next level you'll see is the 60 level. And a lot of times that's where Bitcoin dominance comes in and either goes sideways as we see here, or it may bounce off of this level, or it may drop down below that level. And the third level I'm really most interested in is the 52 level. And why am I interested in the 52 level? Well, if we check our 6 and look back to 2017, we can see where in July of 2017, the ICO craze really kicked off and altcoins started to really outperform Bitcoin, and therefore the Bitcoin dominance dropped down through the 70, the 60, and came all the way down into the 52 level range and actually dipped below that into the 50 range. But in reality, the altcoins were really outperforming Bitcoin as long as this Bitcoin dominance stayed down below, say, 55. So somewhere between 55 and 52 is the ultimate kill zone for altcoin season. And then we see Bitcoin rallies up to its all-time high in December of 17. But there's other factors to be considered, because if Bitcoin's price is falling, that's not necessarily good for altcoin season either. So let's take a look at kind of a cheat sheet I've made in regards to Bitcoin dominance. Now, before we get into the weeds, it's important to remember that the market can react irrationally longer than you can stay liquid. So this information is more like guidelines than actual rules.
The code is more what you call guidelines than actual rules.
So what I'm looking for when I'm performing my tactical analysis is I'm looking for Bitcoin dominance to be decreasing and Bitcoin price to be increasing, and that would trigger the probability of alt season blasting off. Now, as I mentioned, if Bitcoin dominance is decreasing and Bitcoin is decreasing, then more than likely the alts are staying stable. They're not actually increasing or decreasing. They're consolidating, moving sideways. And then another factor to take into consideration when Bitcoin dominance is decreasing, but the Bitcoin price is stable, altcoin prices have a tendency to be increasing. So we clearly have Bitcoin dominance decreasing, and it has breached the 60 level, so that gets on my radar. So now I need to jump over to the Bitcoin price chart to determine what is Bitcoin's price actually doing. And so if we take a look at the Bitcoin 1 week chart, and again, each candle represents a 1 week time frame. And as you can see, from the beginning of February towards the end of February, Bitcoin had a nice run up, pretty healthy pullback. And then the beginning of March, we see another run up. And now the price is really consolidating between the 60,000 and the 55,000 price range. So consolidation, sideways movement is a sign that the price has stabilized. So if we jump back over to the Bitcoin dominance chart, BTC dominance is decreasing, BTC is stabilized, and therefore today especially we see altcoin pricing increasing. So with that being said, I would not say that altcoin season is blasting off yet. I would say we're in this phase, which could be right before the blast off of altcoin season. But what I see on the charts, we're not quite there yet. What I would actually need to see is Bitcoin dominance to come down into the 55 to 52 range on the Bitcoin dominance chart. And more than likely, I would need to see Bitcoin breach the $60,000 level and start to increase in price as well, as the Bitcoin dominance chart would be dropping and the Bitcoin price would be rising, And at that point, we would be looking at altcoin season. So at this point in time, it appears altcoin season is still a little out on the horizon, but certainly on the radar. And I will definitely be keeping a close eye on the Bitcoin dominance chart and Bitcoin pricing. And I will continue to make update videos as altcoin season's Blastoff gets closer. So now would be a good time to shoot that subscribe button. If you like this video, do me a favor, spike a like. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop those down in the comment section down below. And remember, never send your money into battle without first doing your recon. See you in the next video.